Hucks and Hussies, and welcome to this episode of Too Soon. Appalling news from the music industry once again. Radiohead just released a new album, King of Limbs. I'm sure you've heard of it. Yeah, it sounds like you guys like it from the sounds of the roaring studio audience. Hey, well, it turns out it's just as boring as the rest of their material. And speaking of pretentious white men who wish it were still the 90s, joining us tonight for the second time in the studio is Robbie Rowe.
Oh, yeah, I'm...
Why didn't you tell me it was Robbie Rowe? All right, well, the segment will be a little bit shorter then. All right, well, Robbie, you just recently competed in a beard competition, is that correct?
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that. What's the process there?
It was the Brothers of the Brush. We all get together on December 1st. We met at Dwelling Spaces. Everyone had to be clean-shaven.
Completely clean-shaven?
Yes.
No facial hair whatsoever?
Yes. Like, there were even a few that they thought were a little too stubbly and made them go shave in the bathroom.
Oh, wow.
And then we all got our pictures taken, and then on February 13th, 6 weeks later, we all met at Joe Mama's, and they judged the growth of the beard.
6 weeks, that's a month and a half. Keep that in mind.
Actually, it was 2.5 months.
Okay. So 10 weeks?
Yeah, something. I don't know.
Math.
Yeah.
2.5 months. That sounds a little more right. So in 2.5 months, you grew how much hair? How long was your beard by the end of it?
I won, so obviously it was big enough. It was very annoying. It was actually getting in the way of trying to eat. It was around my mouth so much.
How often did people stop you on the street and say, you have stuff in your facial hair?
Never.
Never? I'm pretty sure I meant to stop you a time or two and let you know. So how many contestants did you compete against in your... Well, first of all, what category were you in?
Yeah, there were multiple categories. There was the old growth category, was just people who did not shave beforehand.
Existing beards.
Yeah. There was best trimmed category,
which your brother won.
Yeah, Rusty Rowe in that one. There was a best effort category for those who could not, which you should have entered in.
That's what I would have had to enter in.
And then the fullest. Which was
and most creative. There was also
there was the most creative. Which was won by the Necker.
The Necker.
It was disgusting.
It was brilliant, though. I'm pretty sure I could grow that beard.
And then fullest.
So you won in the fullest beard, untrimmed mountain man beard category. And how many people were in that?
6 to 8. I can't remember exactly.
6 to 8. Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about how you grew your beard. What you did to make it as fierce as it was.
Yeah, I did have a very strict beard growing regimen. Mm-hmm. I would they had very strict rules on no growth enhancing hormones.
No cod oil.
No cod oil. That was a big deal, so I had to alter my diet a little bit for it. But it's okay.
None of the other various types of haroids that are available.
Yes, none of those. No juicing.
No juicing.
But yeah, I think the key was I spent at least 2 hours a day focused entirely on beard growth.
Just sitting there, just concentrating.
Yes,
beard, hair, grow. Nice. So that's what pushed you over the edge, you believe?
Yeah, I think that was
gave you the edge over the other contestants. I believe it, because his beard was mighty. It was big, dense. It had some girth to it, if you know what I mean. And speaking of the girth, what did you do with the clippings when you were done?
Actually...
Because that probably clogged some drains, I bet.
Yeah, I have to deal with this all the time, so I'm used to it. I don't...
Oh, and before, I would like to point out that this is what was left after he trimmed it.
Yeah.
He trimmed it, and this was what was underneath.
But like you had asked me to be on the show, so I actually made it a point, since I was trying to keep it growing until the show, but I just couldn't take it anymore, so I did have to trim it off. But I brought you a little present. There you go. The beard clippings was left over after I trimmed down to this.
That's disgusting. What makes you think I would want this?
Well, just thought you might like it, and my beard wasn't the only thing I trimmed that day, so there's a little something extra in there for you.
That's ridiculous. you, I guess. I wish I had something to give you in return. Okay, I can see you're upset, so I did actually prepare something to give you. Radiohead's new album, King of Limbs, ladies and gentlemen. Robbie, I hear this is wonderful. I hear it's a great album. You'll love it.
Yeah.
So thank you for being on the show. What's your favorite Radiohead album?
I don't know that... Oh, sorry.
Is that your phone?
That is my phone. Oh, hey. What's up? How's it going? I'm good. No, nothing. I'm not doing anything. Nothing important. It's a stupid show. What? Too soon?
Robbie Rowe, thank you for joining us.
It's fun.